So yesterday we have installed Active Directory, and this is our lab, which is Active Directory. But I have given a little bit homework. Uh, hope they have covered up the homework. But since my part was to make you understand that this lab will be more over and practical. So without understanding these concepts, this will be difficult to go further. So I'll just brush up. If you already know this process, then let me know. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was sharing my screen, but I think it's not yet started. Purchase a domain, we start any company, we go to any registrar from where we can buy the company name, the domain name. That registrar can be GoDaddy, the registrar can be any other competitor. It depends on from where you're buying. But whenever we purchase any domain, after purchasing the domain registrar will publish our records, whichever we want them to publish, into public DNS. Okay. So starting from the beginning, I mean, these are the basic concepts you should be clear to understand the uh, practical things, and these are the behind the scenes which works in IT industry. So, for example, you purchase an Activa, which is uh, manufacturer of Activa is sorry. So whenever we purchase any company, so for example, we buy cars like I want to buy Alto, I want to buy Creta, I want to buy whatever the car name is. So for example, we have multiple showrooms or the dealers to sell that car. Okay, so just to make you understand, let's suppose you want to buy a Hyundai car. Sorry, my pencil didn't select it. So you wanted to buy a Hyundai car, and you see there are a lot of companies, a lot of dealers who deal with Hyundai cars. Okay, the makers is just one called Hyundai, right? So there are multiple companies who deal with dealership based on their commissions. I need to admit something. Somebody. Hi, Padma. So based on their commissions, based on their deals with the manufacturer, the dealers will have their own connections, and they have their marketing team, they have their sales team, they have their finance team, they have their accessories team, they have their all the departments in their own dealership companies. And we are the customer. We want to buy the Hyundai. Doesn't matter, uh, you know, from which showroom you are going to buy, but your target is to you want to buy the car, right? So to buy the car, the showroom will ask you some basic questions. The people who joined newly, I think Lal Mayan, Raj Babbar, and Padma Devi, and Satish. So what I'm trying to explain here, the the backbone, the concepts of behind the scene whenever we purchase, whenever we start a new company. Okay, people are still joining. So this is a background of showing that how the IT industry works in the beginning itself. So generally, whenever you work in IT support or in a technical support process, or an Active Directory or an Office 365, how we get to know that you get a request of password reset, you get a request of account creation, you get a request of account onboarding, deboarding, providing access, and all that, and we start working on them, and hardly people bother how it works in the behind the scene, and that's how we. There are very less people in IT industry who know these concepts, right, Ajit? Ajit? It is only the Microsoft standard. That's how they teach. I have worked with Microsoft, so I am teaching how I was taught in Microsoft. So mostly people, they don't want to know the background of it, how the industry works. They don't know, or they don't even bother about it. You might not even require, but it's just a better understanding. If you know how this works, then you will have a better idea to understand the concepts of going further. So these are the basics. And if you don't know yet, if you know, that's good. If you, it will be a reason for you. But if you don't know, then you need to go through these topics, and then go further for the practicals. So I believe some of you must have gone. If you have not gone, then please go through these topics just to understand. There are 100 plus of videos on YouTube and on ChatGPT, and there are all free resources available. But when you know what to study, because generally people read these topics just for interview purpose, and they don't even know what is the behind the scene, how does it work. So my concept is not just to clear the interviews. I want you to understand it. And to make the session interactive, you need to acknowledge or understand. So I know that I'm able to convey my message clearly and I'm able to talk. So it should not be one-way session. So you were wanted to purchase Hyundai car, and this is you. You had multiple options. So let's suppose this is showroom one, this is showroom two, this is showroom three, this is showroom four. So anyone can explain to buy a car what document a dealership can request from you. The set of documents they might require from you. Anyone? Yeah. So go ahead. Whatever. It's not only you. Other people. Sindhu. Anyone else? See, I don't want to be pressurized or to be feel like just joining the sessions because it's free. As I mentioned, if you don't understand, then there's no purpose of having these sessions and recordings because there are already a hundred of materials available. So I want you to be interactive and participant in these sessions. It will not just help me to deliver what is your expectations, but will also help you the exposure of driving a call, talking in a public meetings, and the confidence of in yourself talking to unknown people and creating your own space. It helps you to improve your communication skills and confidence as well. So it doesn't matter if you know or you don't know, but you get an opportunity. Whenever you get an opportunity to talk, you must grab it. Are you getting my point? So to buy a car, somebody said you need address, right? Okay, address proof. Second thing, what they can ask you, ID proof, perfect. Phone number, driving license, sorry, income proof. Yeah, that depends if you're buying purchasing on finance or in cash, right? Income proof, perfect. Anything else? So from an insurance company, sorry, from dealer, what do you expect? What document do you get it when you purchase a car? Invoice, sorry, yeah, quotations. Quotations will be like the breakdown of how the car will be, what all will be providing. What else you get from the company? You get insurance. Sorry. Yeah, yeah. Think it's not about car only. You must have purchased bike. You must have purchased, any vehicle. It's just an example I'm giving. Absolutely, very good answer. I was looking for that. Because somebody wants to buy a pink car, they never introduce pink car, right? Girls have mostly preference of getting pink cars. So best the only question first I was looking answer was the availability. Okay, who answered that? Name. Okay, wonderful. Availability, perfect. RC, somebody says RC, right? Anything else? If you're purchasing bike, then they might give you helmet as well. Sorry, yeah, PUK certificate, absolutely. Yeah, you have to buy first time you get everything, right? Sorry, PUK certificate, absolutely. Car manual, basic documents, accessories. That depends on you if you want to buy or not. So these are the documents you get from the insurance company. Okay. Now, I'm just admitting somebody. Happy. Hello. Happy, please mute. Yeah. So these that are the documents which insurance, sorry, in dealership companies give you. So one of the document is RC. One of the document, they give you the invoice that you purchase this car. One of the document, you check for availability. That's absolutely correct. Only available, then only you'll get a car. But that's a good. That's a first, requirement only. Then you get PUK certificate. Absolutely. If you're buying a bike, then you also get helmet. Without helmet, they'll not give you. So what do you do this with these documents? You go home, you keep these documents in your almirah, and you carry a set of document with you always whenever you drive it for police purposes. What document you carry? You carry insurance, right? You carry PUC, correct? You carry your RC. Hold on, I got the charger. Yeah, perfect. So when we drive the car, what documents we carry? We carry, which are mandatory document, the RC, the insurance copy, and the PUC. I mentioned PUK, it should be PUC. Okay, PUC certificate. So these certificates, some documents which are mandatory, and dealership will not bother you anymore once they sold the car. Your insurance is going to expire, they don't care, right? Your PUC certificate is going to expire, they don't care. You lost your RC, they don't care. They've done their job, right? What you do if you lost your RC? You go to government, you file a FIR copy, you apply for the new RC, you fill up some documents, give some proof, address proof, and all. You get another RC. You get insurance expired. You contact any insurance company. You provide your documents, vehicle documents. You get a new insurance. Your PUC get expired. You go to PUC, petrol pump, any PUC certificate authorized center. You get a new PUC which is valid on 6 months in India, and 3 months some of the PUC. So it's your job to maintain your set of documents, right? So you need to carry these documents. You need to, and what other document you keep at home? You keep at home your invoice in case in future if you want to sell the car, if somebody other persons stole your car and you don't have proof that this is my car. Yeah, one more thing you get from the insurance company, the car number, registration number. This is RC, right? So that RC number will be the only number which is unique for your car. You never ever see a duplicate car number in entire world. You go to Karnataka, you see the car number starting from KA. You go to Haryana, you see the car number HR. You go to Tamil Nadu, you see the car number starting from TM, right? TN. Hyderabad, every state has their different unique codes. So these codes identify them that they are unique. Then each car also have their chassis number, engine number. Okay, sorry. Yeah, it's something called chassis number, engine number. Even somebody try to manipulate the phone, the numbers. If they want to, somebody have the unique number, the paid number. Like I know one of the my sarpanch in my village, he carries like 1000 number, that is ambassador car, very old. But when he sold that car, like after the car age, he got that number again. He wanted to carry the number. The number will be same, but the chassis number will be different in a new car. So that's his unique number, that is brand name. You must have seen some of the celebrities. They have the same number, mobile number ending, car number same, bike number same. So they want the lucky number, but number they still want to be continue, but chassis number still stick with that association, associated with that particular number. So that's a government process which they do in the back end. But these are the basic mandatory information you get from the dealership. Okay, now it is your job. You go home, you keep the invoice in your almirah, the insurance copy you keep in your car, the PUC you keep your always in your car, the manual you keep it at home, the car number by default it's stick on the number plate, the chassis number is under the car on the engine, driving license. If you carry, if you don't carry, it's none of the dealership problem. It's police wants to check, and you need to carry for your safety. Phone number, the dealership don't bother. Okay. And address proof, the dealership company don't bother anymore. So what happens? Why they ask this information if they don't bother anymore? Can anyone answer? Anyone? Just try it. Okay. So what happens whenever we purchase a car, the dealership company will tell the government through your RC that this car number, this is registered on this ID proof and on this address. It's being sold on this address. Later on, they don't bother how many times. Whenever you want to change your address, You go to a government office to update your address, to update a phone number. You don't go back to insurance company. Don't go back to the car company or the dealership company. You are not going to Hyundai. You have not even talked to this guy at all, right? These are the Hyundai, and these are the dealers, and these are the set of documents. This is you. Sorry, my painting is. I'm just trying to explain you, right? So what I was trying to say, that the address proof, the phone number, the driving license, the income proof, the dealership company will not bother what is your address anymore. They will simply register your car one time to the government department, and now it's your job to maintain your records. Am I right? Am I clear? So it's your job to renew your license. It's your job to renew your to change your phone number, update your phone number in company record. It's your job to update your address. It's your job to update your ID proof. It's your job to update your PUC. This is called certificates. I mean, so in IT industry, when I relate this, company, whenever dealership company give you list of documents, these called DNS records. What is called DNS records. And these DNS records, I'm audible. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. So I was saying, insurance company or the dealership company does not bother anymore of your documents. You go your home, you keep your invoice in your Almira, you keep your insurance in your car always, you keep your license in your car always, you keep your manual at home. Whenever anything happens, like your car got punctured, so you will not be going to mechanic immediately. You follow the manual. You want to change the battery, you follow the manual. If you want to save some money, you want to do it yourself. You want to do in market, whatever every industry, every this department has own business running on in the market. Insurance company has their own business. PUC authorized people, they have their branches on different petrol pumps, and they are doing their PUC business. So what all these calls DNS records. Now each DNS records has their own job. For example, invoice. Why invoice is required? Just to show that you are the owner of the company, right? Sorry, you are the owner of the car, that you have paid it. Then insurance company will cover your car damage, right? Similarly, availability depends, that what is your demand. If it's available, they'll give you. They will not give you if it's not available. They're not going to ask to Hyundai that, okay, Kanchan wants pink car, so let's create pink car. You hardly see pink cars in the market, right? So they will not do it. They will only give you what's the availability. If there are more demands coming in the market, then it's not the dealership company to create it. It's Hyundai or the car maker's job to make the availability. All right. So certificate, PUC certificates. So now these certificates holds the authority of showing you that your car is not doing what do you call? Help me, guys. Pollution, right? Similarly, car manual has its own feature, car feature, and car number has its own feature. Why it's required is to identify your car, whether it's unique, even in case if it's stolen or something. Chassis number is also unique. So you can keep these documents at home, but only the limited people have these access. Tell me what all things are public access. Car number can be seen by anyone, right? You don't bother. It's public, correct? Similarly, car manual is not so confidential documents. Everybody can have it. You can show in your friends. You can keep in public. If anybody see, you don't bother. PUC certificate is your personal. You keep it secret. Availability will not talk now. Insurance you will not show to anyone. If your neighbor comes and asks you, can you show me your car insurance company? You will say why? Why you want my insurance company, right? Similarly, invoice you will not show. But your family member, similarly, you have driving license and ID proof. All these documents related, nobody will come and ask you unless they are authorized people. Only police can ask you the driving license, right? The ID proof, only police can ask you. Similarly, when you purchase a car, you get a list of DNS records, and out of these DNS records, you will get only limited records to public, and most of the records you will keep it confidential. So being confidential, when these things are being confidential, but still your mama can access, your wife can access, your husband can access, your brother can access, still they're kept at your home. You will never say that to your brother that why did you see my insurance copy. You will not ask your mom, why did you see my mama, why you are checking insurance, why you are checking invoice. So these are the people whom you trust. Okay. So similarly, when you purchase a company, when you purchase a domain, there are the list of the admin whom you trust, and this training will provide you the opportunity to be that admin whom a company can trust. Okay, so being an admin is a great opportunity, and it's always give you the, the feel of having the responsible things, managing responsible, one of the critical records in a company. So not wasting much time on this theoretical part, there is something called, I'll create a new, so there's something called public DNS. So what this dealership company will do, this dealership company will this was the dealership company, and from wherever you purchase a car, this is the government department. This dealership company will give you a list of documents, information, your license number, your address, your RC will register to the government, and this is the only one government which handles all kind of data of all the cars, vehicles. That is called vehicle department, or the transport department in India, or in any country, right? So similarly, in IT world, something called public DNS. So that is like equivalent to this government department. It is not government. There are very few, industry which manage this, and there is the whole world IP addresses, company registrar. The public registrar register your company name into public registrar. That is globally running in the world. In the world, whatever the company is, Google.com, Microsoft.com, TCS.com, Accenture.com, LinkedIn.com, whichever company in the world, they have their own list of DNS records, and out of these DNS records, one can be PTR record, one is PTR record, one is MX record, one is I'm wasting TXT record. That's right. CNAME record, A record, very good. MX record I written. So similarly, these are the documents which company gave you. The dealership gave you from where you purchase the domain. So how do you purchase a domain? You go to GoDaddy.com, like one of the biggest is GoDaddy, and there are other dealers in the market who provide you the opportunity to purchase a domain. But similarly, whenever you purchase a domain, the company will tell you, the registrar will give you these records. Now it is your job to keep your records safe at your home, and only share with your people. So these are the DNS records. So a record has its own feature, like it maps a domain name to an IP address. So whenever we have a company.com, it always has a unique number, because computer industry does not understand the ABCD words. The computer industry only understand the numeric numbers. So if you see, this domain name is chatgpt.com. So what is the IP address of chatgpt.com? There's something called who am I. So we can say it's been very long, guys. I just used to doing this years back. So chatgpt.com. So it will do now I remember MX lookup, MX toolbox. Ajit, we used to use MX toolbox, right? Yeah. So this is one of the tool which we use to find out the IP address. So now it's showing MX lookup. These are the records we can see. We can see A record, we can see DNS record, we can see DMARC record, we can see whether it's blacklist or not in the public DNS. It's okay. Nowhere it's blacklisted, right? Similarly, we have, these are all are the type of records which DNS lookup. If you see DNS lookup reported by mail checklist, see, get domain registrar information. So domain registrar is a dealer from where the ChatGPT domain was purchased. After purchasing, the domain registrar from where the ChatGPT domain was purchased went to public DNS and registered their list of records that we have sold this car so and so, we have sold this address to this person whose primary contact number is this, whose phone number is this, whose address is this, and whose details are this. Now, whenever the chatgpt.com wants to update the address, it will not go to the dealer. It can go to the dealer also. Dealer also will help, but generally it always go to public DNS to update their address. This is the public DNS. All over the world, every IT industry, non-IT industry, any registered company has this public DNS, these DNS records, and based on their requirement, let's suppose I have a small business, I don't want to have a website. So one of the record job is to authenticate a website. So like PTR, A record, right? Same as A record, IPv4 address. CNAME record. CNAME record is it's another name. Like my name is Chandrasekhar, but my home name is Naresh. So they don't want this to be published. Or if they want somebody, whenever somebody search on internet Naresh, they should come up with the Chandrasekhar as well. So similarly, they want to update this record to DNS, public DNS. It's their job. Similarly, MX record has their own job. It's responsible for incoming emails address. It's like a postal address. Then we have NS record, name server record, PTR record. So these things you need to go through. What as Office 365 admin, we will be moreover working on MX record and C records. These are the main records, and DMARC records and DKIM records. These records we will be required. Okay. So IT industry is very big industry, and each record has their own work. Every IT industry has their own set of specialized people to manage these records. We have a network team who manage the A records and networking and external firewalls and all these connections. We have AD team who handles the integrations with DNS. We have Office 365 team who handles the SPF, DKIM. We have different team in every organization. Okay. So these are the records which will be updated to public DNS by the dealership from wherever you purchase the car, from wherever you purchase the public domain. And whenever you want any update in your records in future, you don't need to go back to the dealers. Even if you go back to dealers, they can help you, but they'll charge for it. You go to government yourself, like this company, and you tell them. Most of the times, mostly company, what they do, they go back to their sellers only, that I want to update my MX record, I want to update my TXT record, I want to update my CNAME record, or I want to publish my TXT record. So it's your job, like your company admin job, to update these records into public. And why do we do it? So our address is updated correctly, our phone number is updated correctly. So now we'll come to the important question. Somebody said that it should be available. So let's suppose today I feel so confident that I'm teaching so well, and I should open a company of teaching industry. I will leave my job. There are so many broadcast companies, or there are so many new startups coming, and when they build the good empire, when they build a good trust in people, first they focus on their primary skills, what they're good into. Once they are good into, let's suppose you are you have done a course of what do you call fashion designing course. You are good in designing clothes, or you have done some course like repairing car. You are good in repairing car, but people are not reaching you. So to make your business globally, people want to go online. People wants to create their websites. People wants to other people to know that you are searchable on internet. So we always register a company. So when we register a company, we go to GoDaddy.com. Similar, we have other competitors as well, like GoDaddy, other dealers as well. So GoDaddy is one of the oldest and most famous. So that's the reason I give an example. So let's suppose someone from our team, from this batch, Ajiz, or whoever wants to, who's very rich and wants to buy a new company. So let's suppose Happy is very happy, and Happy wants to purchase a company, but he's so happy that he wants to register the company with the Happy. He wants to purchase a company. I mean, he has already made a company at his house. He already printed a board. Happy. My shop name is Happy. My showroom name is Happy. But when he go to when he sees his business is running very good, he's being recognized by so many people, and he's so famous. So one day he thinks that, okay, I'm getting famous. Why don't I make my business public? Why don't I go on internet? So whoever search me on happy.com or Happy, they will find me. So similarly, he will go to some nearest engineer, whoever he knows, because he's not from IT background. Okay, he's just running his business, modifying car, or selling cars, or he's running his primary core fashion business, whatever the business he's running into. His core business is to run his primary earning from his core skill set. He doesn't bother how the domain works. So he go to some engineer or to some friends of some company to purchase a domain. So he says, okay, I want a domain called happy.com. Let's suppose I'm searching here happy.com. So I say search. Okay. The GoDaddy will search for you and will show you, see, happy.com is available. It might be able to get you. Now, this guy must have purchased a domain already taken. So somebody answered the question very well, that availability. Remember who said that? Guys, please wake up. Yeah. So this is the most important question. Sorry, answer. You only get it if it's available. It's already domain taken. So this guy, whoever taken this, he has run a business. Okay. So let's suppose I want to take this domain because happy is so happy. He doesn't bother how much it cost. He just wants domain because he's running business. Now this domain cost 100. I'm not getting exactly the example to show you right now, but I just want you to understand the importance of getting this domain purchase at the right time. So this happy.com was one of the example. Like this happy.com is not available, but you can still purchase it from this guy, whoever done the investment long time back. So earlier, when people were not aware what is ChatGPT, somebody must have purchased ChatGPT.com. Okay, so you have to pay this $149 plus tax $7 to this guy to own this company now. Broker service fees $149. So you will find their information here. You create your account here, continue with email, and then it will route you to the information of this person. Continue shopping. Is a domain, we get list of mandatory IP addresses. So this is like amitayurvedachari.com. This is one of the, I was giving example. So if I want to purchase this domain, it was showing $0. Now full protection $38. I don't want this. Now the price came to $65. If I want to make it for 1 year, it will also reduce $17. So that's how we buy the domain. Domain in the IT industry name, and company name is a layman language name. So whenever you do any business, you have to buy a company name. So if I try to search Amit Ayurveda now, you will find nothing. Sorry, we could not find any name. But if you see happy.com, see there's nothing called happy.com company, but happy.com, somebody purchased already and kept it with them. So if you want to buy that domain, you go to happy.com information, which happy.com provided while purchasing that person, whoever purchased happy.com domain, who has provided his contact number, email address, in case somebody wants to purchase domain from him. So what he did, he purchased the domain, he kept it with himself, and he is waiting for years. So every year he is paying some of the amount. Like I was purchasing for my brother. So this domain, if I want to purchase for my brother, I have to pay $17 for per year. If I want to go for 10 years, so 10 years this company will be with me. Nobody can take this, but I have to pay $296. So I pay complete. When I proceed to checkout, what information I have to provide? I have to provide my contact information, my phone number, my billing address, my payment of mode of payment. So in these next 10 years, whoever wants to purchase my domain, they can connect with me and directly they can purchase the domain from me. So once they purchase the domain from me, the GoDaddy will have the records of a new owner. And GoDaddy responsibility is to go and register this amitayurveda.com DNS records to this public DNS. So the public DNS has the record of every single company in the world. And this is the only industry which manages all the records in the world. Am I clear? So there are type of root domains in the world. You have example, you have seen when I am purchasing something in Amazon in Canada, I will get Amazon.com is a global, but in Canada I will find it as a Amazon.ca. So I'll get price in Canadian. If I want to purchase in India, I'll change it to IN. It will automatically change price in India. See, same way if I change this Amazon to so Amazon.uk. I mean, the root.com depends on what is the domain names ending with. Right, Aziz? So you will see .com, which is globally to the world most costlier domains. Then you will find .org. .org is only designed for government organizations. Then you will see .edu, any university name, MDU, Maharashtra Indiana University, I studied from. If you see this university name, it's INC in India. If you see Toronto Library .ca, ending it's .ca, tpl.ca. So when I go to mxrecord.com and I try to DNS lookup, it will show me this TPA issuer is this TPA was purchased. Let's suppose TPA is little difficult. I want to show tcs.com. So TCS is a primary name, tcs.com. Issuer is security, publicity, server authentication, CA over, serial number is this, algorithm is this, data consultancy services, location Maharashtra. Why this Maharashtra? Does this TCS only exist in Maharashtra? No. It exists in all over the world, right? But still, Maharashtra was the address when Tata sir purchased TCS. Maharashtra was the address he has given to GoDaddy while purchasing this company. So this company was registered on the registration address of Maharashtra. If Tata sir wants to settle down in Haryana or in Gujarat, it's his job to update his address, but he didn't bother about this. Maharashtra is head office. So he given this as a Maharashtra. Expiry is 9 months. So do you think TCS will expire in 9 months? No. This validity domain ownership is from this to this now going to expire. Before 9 months, GoDaddy will start sending notification to TCS admins, whoever handle the billing department, that your domain is going to expire. So they will purchase it again for next 2-3 years more. Okay. Guys say okay, yes, no, maybe, please. Location is global. Expires never. Common name, CNAME record. Expires in location global. Expires never. Primary name tcs.com. 9 months. Location Maharashtra. Every company has their own records. See, these DNS records are only provided by domain registrar and published on public DNS whenever we purchase a new domain. So similarly, as Aziz mentioned, we have .com, we have .org, we have .edu. Yeah, where is my chat GPT? So whenever somebody try to search tcs.com on the internet, it will try to search for the number in the background. It will never search the tcs.com. It will convert the DNS domain naming system. There's a concept in your computer which is convert the IP address into name and naming into IP address. Okay. So that will go to the query to your local router that we are looking for this IP address, tcs.com. Then your local router will see what did I search and what is coming? Root domain concepts. Okay. Root domain key for associated domains, enterprise root domains, personal roles and root domains, global catalog. See, even ChatGPT is not able to explain what I wanted to. Okay, I'll explain in another way. So since Ajit started, no, I'll just draw it in my language. It's easier. So this is something called public DNS. Okay, it has 9 root. There are total 9-10 root domains in the world. .com, .edu, .ca, .uk, .in, something something blah 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 blah, whatever it is. I'll search on internet, and for example, so total there are 9 type of root domains. Nine. AI is also coming. Now you see a lot of company name ending with .ai, new websites. Yeah, .online. So this is called root domains. Okay. So whenever, so this is our happy. Happy you're there? Happy? No. Sindhu? Sadhu? Nagen? Anybody is there? Okay. So she responded. So let's suppose she's Sindhu and she went on internet first time and she just thought of searching. Somebody joined. She's getting internet from her home called Wi-Fi. Okay. This is her home Wi-Fi. So the request first computer will search the blast.com query into own cache. Right, Aziz? So it will try to search the blast.com into own cache. If it doesn't find, let's suppose Sindhu has 5 more computer in her house. One is managed by papa, one is for mama, one is for a sister, one is for brother. Okay. So all computers are connected with the one network, one router. This is their router. It's not wired connect, it's connected on Wi-Fi, but they all are connected to one network. Okay. So this is Sindhu's computer. Now she had typed blast.com. So if it's not able to find here, it will go to the router and it will try to find out the blast.com. But nobody tried to do blast anything in their house. So this router will try to see the information whether any one of their family member has searched blast.com before. So it will not be able to find it because nobody wanted to blast. Because she's mischievous, she wanted to do blast something different, she's very angry. So this router of Airtel, in Bangalore we used to have Airtel internet connection. It can be anything your provider. Okay, your Vodafone, Airtel, Practo, whatever it is. This is just an example. So this will go to their Airtel. Buddy, I need information related to blast.com. One of my user want to know what is the IP address of blast.com, because Sindhu does not understand the IP address. She just want to know the blast.com. She doesn't bother what is the IP address of blast.com. She just understand English. But computer does not understand English. Computer understand only the numbers. So there's something called DNS domain name services, a component in the computer that will convert the blast.com into IP address and ask the airtel.com router that do you have this IP address of blast.com? It will say no. It will not ask the blast.com. It will simply ask convert that number address 123 example dot something. So airtel.com will say no, I don't know this first time, nobody wants to do blast. So Airtel says no, I don't have this information. Now Airtel is not that big. Airtel has taken the services from Jio, which is in the market. So Airtel go to Jio, which is little bigger than Airtel, and will ask, buddy, do you have blast.com address? Jio says no, nobody wanted to blast with me, so I don't have that address, but I can get it for you. So this Airtel is getting the internet services from one of the more bigger company into Karnataka. Okay, this company is providing services to Jio, Airtel, XYZ, hundred of internet companies. This company is providing services to all of other competitors like Jio, Airtel, others. Okay, so the request will go to the main service provider of internet. Buddy, we need the address of blast.com. And it replied no, nobody did it. Then it will not say no directly to Sindhu. It will say wait, I'll get it for you. Then it will go to public DNS, the main king of the internet world. There is some security guard sitting here who doesn't allow him to go and enter. He'll say, what do you need? This guy will tell, I need the address of blast.com. He says, I don't know what is blast. You tell me what you're looking for, because we have so many departments. We have .com, .org, we have we have .com, we have .org, we have .cn, we have .edu. Sorry, we have .edu, we have .in, we have .ca, .uk, .ukraine, we have .a. Yeah. So this guy will ask, see, you came to us to ask some address. First, I don't care what is before .com. Before dot, I want to know what you're looking for. Are you looking for .org, .com, .ca, .in, .uk, .edu, .ai? What you're looking for? So this guy will tell, I'm looking for .com. Okay. So this guy will tell, okay, .com, you go to this corner. Com address all will be available here. Okay. Guys, say yes, no. Hello. So this .com, he has his own engine. It will say, okay, .com, it will query only coms. So it will say, okay, now tell me what is the name. Till now, nobody asked him the blast. After reaching here, this is the .com, and after reaching here, it will ask what is the name. Then the query will tell, I need the blast.com address. Then it will search in their engine. Okay, let me find out. Give me a moment. Then it does a query. Okay, these are the list of DNS record I have of .com, of blast.com. What you need, what you're looking for. I have registered his txt record. Okay, I have a record, I have mx record, I have cname record, I have falana dikda, whatever record it has, so many records. Okay, so it will ask you what do you need. Then it will say she's searching just an internet, so I need only the blast.com ip address. If Sindhu is trying to send an email to blast.com, then it will say that I'm looking for MX record. Then it will give the MX record address written. It will come to here, 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 and it will give to Sindhu. If it says she's looking for CN record, but now she's looking for A record, which is responsible to open a website. So it will return the address to Sindhu only if it exists. Let's suppose this does not find the blast.com at all because nobody has created that website. Somebody purchased the domain exists, but website is not created. Happy built the company, but he did not build the website. He purchased the ownership of the records, but he did not build the website. So this department will return that blast.com does not exist. So Sindhu will get an error message, we cannot find it. Yeah, for this domain this is not available. Something errors he will get. Give me available at all in the market. It will return to Sindhu or whoever in the query. But while returning, let's suppose she found a website. Sindhu did not search blast.com. Sindhu searched for Microsoft.com, for TCS.com. So let's suppose it's the first search on the internet. So this guy will give the address to here, here. Now this service provider will save this record with him for future references. In future, if somebody from other house also search tcs.com or blast.com or any other person in the same city or any other person from a different house or search the same address, the request will go to the same process. End of the day, it will reach to here and it will be provided by their routes. Let's suppose it reach to Airtel, then this also store the information. Then its router also store the information. So make it shorter. Let's suppose this is the router and this is the main internet provider. So directly airtel.com goes to the main internet provider, whoever it is, and from there it's airtel.com will save the information for next time. So whenever anybody wants to search blast.com next time, so Airtel will provide the information there itself. So if Sindhu's brother searching tcs.com or blast.com second time, this computer will not go to Airtel router to provide that information. It will provide the information from inside cache only. Are you understanding, guys? So this is the process of searching any website. It applies to all the websites on the internet in the world. Okay. So I think it's almost 2 hours. Can anybody recap what they understand? Sindhu, Happy, Ravi, apart from Aziz? Or just it was too much for you guys? Or I just want to know that whether I'm able to, what you have understood. I just want to know whether my effort is going somewhere or it's just like watching another YouTube video or just, going out of the box things. What did you learn today? So that's all for today. And any other? So next session we will be adding the creating a new machine, this which I already created. Then I'll join this machine to the domain, and this computer will come here. Then now we see here there's no computer at all. Domain control, this one domain controller. After we'll join this will come here. Then we'll create OUs. Then we'll create users. Then we'll create groups. We'll give permissions. Then we'll work on group policies. Whatever we guys do in daily basis in IT, we'll try to do in our own lab. But I would request you also prepare lab at your home and then come up with the practice. I don't want to be these sessions just like recording sessions that you can watch on YouTube or if you do it yourself, you have different level of confidence. Okay. Okay, I think we started at 10 and it's already 12 a.m. So I took your 2 hours and the time is very precious and priceless. Thank you so much for your support and patience.